हेलो एवरीवन। आज तारीख है 1 अगस्त। आज से हम शुरू कर रहे हैं अपना CUT PG के लिए हिस्ट्री का कोर्स। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वेलकम टू दिस कोर्स एंड स्टार्टिंग विद द एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री, बट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन हिस्ट्री, स्पेशली द एंशिएंट पार्ट. We will have a rough timeline about it. Alright. So starting with the prehistory. Prehistory is divided into different phases. Let us firstly see 6 million year ago to the 10,000. That's a Paleolithic age. Then from 10,000 to 6,000, that is Mesolithic age. Then 6,000 to 1,000 is the Neolithic age. And during this Neolithic, the 4,000 to the 1,000. And we know we are talking in BC. So 4,000 to 1,000 is the Chalcolithic period. And during the Chalcolithic period, 2,500 to 1,750 approx, we have Indus Valley civilization. Alright. So this is the prehistory and the proto-history. Alright. So this part is not very, very important because last year there were not so many questions from this part. So we will directly jump to the ancient history. Alright. In the ancient history, it's a very long period that we are going to cover. Let's have a rough idea about the ancient history. So starting from the early Vedic age, then we have later Vedic age, then we have Mahajanpadas. Alright. This is our first phase that we are going to cover. Early Vedic, later Vedic and Mahajanpada. इसके बाद भी ancient history होती है, but that part we will cover in next videos. Alright. तो early Vedic age, during the early Vedic, very early part of early Vedic age, we can say Ramayana is around that period. Alright. If we see the history. Alright. I'm not saying according to the mythology or something. It's just like according to the Upinder Singh. Alright. Then around 950 we have Mahabharata during the early Vedic age, and before the early Vedic age we have Ramayana. Then from 1000 to 600 period, this is the later Vedic age. Then from 600 to the 300 period, that is the period of the Mahajanpadas, and 544 around the Magda started. Okay, the period of Magda started. And the contemporary part, we have Manusmriti, which is starting from this phase only. Then we have Upanishad, and after 200 we have Purans. In the South India, the period from 2000 to 300 is basically the megalithic period. Alright. North India में इतना सब हो रहा है. In South India we just have the megalithic period. Alright. So let's come to just one important part. Alright. So as we have seen the prehistoric part, we are going to just to discuss a very brief part about this prehistory period. So this is basically Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic and the Metal Age. Alright. So let us just quickly understand how does the prehistory work. It is basically dependent on the radiocarbon and the dendrochronology or the carbon dating. Alright. ठीक है. Dendrochronology is something like we have trees, उनके कुछ rings होते हैं. उन rings की condition के हिसाब से हम एक पीरियड की एज बता सकते हैं कि ये इतना पुराना होगा. दैट इज समथिंग कॉल्ड डेंड्रोक्रोनोलॉजी. एंड रेडियो कार्बन डेटिंग इज अ मेथड जिसमें हम कार्बन के आइसोटोप को देखते हैं एंड कितना उसके अंदर डिके हुआ है ऑफ इन इज हाफ लाइफ साइकिल. ठीक है. बेसिकली ये समझ लो एक तरीके का मेथड होता है जिससे हम थोड़ा एज गेस कर सकते हैं किसी भी प्री हिस्टोरिक फोसिल या फिर किसी भी आइटम का. नेक्स्ट पार्ट इज द Alright, next part is the Paleolithic part. In the Paleolithic part, there is Son Valley, Potwar Plateau, Shivalik Hills, and the most important site of this period is Bhimbetka. In this period, there are hunter-gatherers, and there is no specific data about the language and the communication. This is the period before just like we can say 10,000 BC. Alright, we are not going into very deep discussion about it. Like in the Paleolithic age, there were chopper, quarterize, the site is Atira Pakam and Acheulean tools were found. And then there are biface in the Mesolithic period. There is knife, there is cognitive revolution, there is Nevasan industry, and there are Levallois tools. Okay, in Neolithic there are harpoons and spear, and there is flint. There are paintings in the Neolithic period. Alright, then if we see the next period, that is Mesolithic. In the Mesolithic period, this is somewhere important period around 10,000 to the 6,000. Alright, so the first period is the Paleolithic period that we have covered. Then we have the Mesolithic period, then Neolithic. So we have discussed the Paleolithic period, and we know Paleolithic is divided into 3 parts. We have not discussed it, but I said it in video. Alright. तो इसके अंदर हमने डिस्कस किया that there is lower, then middle, then upper. एक इक्वालिटी मैंने बता दिया था, चोपर होता है, इसमें बाइफेस नाइफ होता है, then harpoon and spear होता है. Alright. Then Mesolithic period है. In the Mesolithic period, the most important thing is the domestication of the animals. That is very important point. Let's come to the next slide. Just a second. We are discussing about the Mesolithic period. In the Mesolithic period, the most important factor that we need to consider is the domestication of the animals. Then the tools that we're using in this period is the microliths, and the temporary settlement can be seen around this period. Right, and some kind of pastoralism is also seen during this period. Alright, then we have Neolithic. During the Neolithic period, the most important thing is shift from the domestication to the food production. Alright, it's a very important question, like from domestication and food production. A general question can be asked. Then microliths to the Polish tools. Polish tools is the feature of Neolithic. Alright, a sedentary kind of lifestyle is followed in the Neolithic period. Then it's somewhere complex kind of period, and we have wheat, we have rice during this period. Alright. Then on the similar note, we can also discuss the Chalcolithic period. That is, there is no dairy. Like domestication था, but घी दूध का इतना नहीं था. Alright, कि मतलब dairy products ऐसा use नहीं कर रहे थे. Then there is flow during this period, and most important thing is the pottery. That is black cow, red ware, BRW. Alright. And it's kind of, then let's move to the next slide. We have, let's just say, there are different kind of culture in the southern India, like megalithic culture. Megalithic culture is a full-fledged Iron Age culture. What kind of culture? It is Iron Age culture. Alright. They have better agriculture because there is surplus of iron. We can further discuss this part, like there is doorway culture in the Chalcolithic, but we will not go into that deep because the question asked in previous year were very general in sense. Simple question like domestication in which period, food producer in which period, and black and red ware during the which age, something like very basic questions were asked from this part. Alright, then if we see, let's just say the doorway culture, it can be asked कि doorway culture किस नदी पे था. So doorway culture is on Pravra. Alright. And there is use of microliths as well. I know this part is something not so interesting, but we have to do it. Alright. Let's just, there is what we say metal age. So in metal age को हम एक तरीके से classify कर सकते हैं in the copper age. That is Chalcolithic, we have discussed earlier, and Harappan was also a part of a Chalcolithic culture. The use of stone is not given up, and the river valleys of Godavari, Tungbhadra, Pennar and Kaveri, these are the regions where this metal age is found. Beads, terracottas were generally found during this period. Alright, important sites like of metal age is Hallur and Musky, and these are in Andhra Pradesh. Adi Chananur is also a site important, is very important, like it's in Tamil Nadu. And another important site is Piyampalli, where we found these beads and terracottas. This is also in Tamil Nadu. Alright, so this is a very basic thing that we have covered. The next important thing is Harappan civilization. Last year there were not a single question from the Indus Valley civilization, but it's our duty to do this very religiously. Let's just say Harappan civilization is basically divided into 4 parts. In the 4 parts, the very first part is the pre-Harappan. Then the second part that we have is the early Harappan, and there are different sites associated to the each part. Then we have mature phase of IVC. Then we can say the late Harappan. Alright. During these each phases, there are different features associated with each phase. Like we will go different town planning, different kind of bricks, different kind of drainage. But in the first, let's just cover the sites. Okay. In the pre-Harappan, the Mehergarh. Mehergarh is very important site. Then early Harappan is Kot Diji. and Amri. Then the mature phase is the Kalibangan. In the Kalibangan, we see the town planning, and it's a transition from the early to mature, and large villages were seen. In the late Harappan phase, we can see Lothal, and in the Lothal, as it is near sea, there were trade with the Mesopotamia. All right. So, बट काइंड ऑफ कुछ बेसिक फीचर समझ लेते हैं कि टाउन प्लानिंग कैसा होता है. ग्रिड सिस्टम को फॉलो करते थे, बर्न ब्रिक का यूज करते थे, बर्न ब्रिक्स यूज होती थी. देन अंडरग्राउंड ड्रेनेज था. सो आर यू थिंक कितने वो डेवलप्ड, कितने एडवांस लोग थे कि वो अंडरग्राउंड ड्रेनेज का यूज करते थे एट दैट टाइम. एंड द इम्पोर्टेंट फीचर इज अ ग्रेट बाथ दैट इज फाउंड अराउंड 8 feet depth. It's a great bath, maybe for royalty. And at Mohenjo-daro, we find a greenery that is the largest building of this civilization. And the economic life, if we consider the agriculture and the industry, the crafts and trades, that's the whole thing that prevailed in economic life. Okay, and the important crops were wheat, barley, and then there is sesame also there, cotton also there. Okay, so there is surplus of agriculture, as there are granaries to store these surplus of agriculture. If we see the pottery is plain somewhere, and somewhere red and black. Alright, then foreign trade with Mesopotamia, obviously, Iran and Afghanistan. And trade was most of the barter system. And the social life, if we see, the ornaments of gold, silver, copper were generally worn by the men and women. And two-piece dress of clothes are also worn by the men and women. Fishing, hunting, bullfighting were the common sports. Axes, spearhead, daggers, bow and arrow. So bow and arrow is also there. That is of copper or bronze. Alright, so different, if you see the feature of art, figure of men, women, animals, bird is very clearly seen on the terracotta figures. So, in the terracotta figures, and the figure of dancing girl is a very marvelous example of the art at that time. And dancing girl at Mohenjo-daro, and it's made of bronze. Then Harappa se mein pottery milta hai. And the question that can be expected from this chapter is around the script. The script is not deciphered. Number of signs that is included is around 400 to 600 like alphabets. And there are also other variants of this. And it's written from right to left. Alright, it is written from right to left. And there are different views that the language can be Dravidian. And there is another view that it can be Brahmi. It can be a variant of these languages. Okay, if we see the religion of the IBC, the scenes were made of the statite. One horned bull is also seen on this scene, and it's mostly the pictorial kind of script. Like picture is depicted of the particular animal on these scenes, and the chief male deity is Pashupati. That is Proto-Shiva. That is surrounded by the elephant, tiger, rhino and buffalo. This question can also be asked, like which of the following animals is present or not present. Okay, so elephant, tiger, rhino and buffalo. Alright, so trees and animals, they are the nature worshippers. They believe in ghosts and evil forces. They used amulets for the protection from the ghost. And what are their burial methods? There are basically two kinds of burial, that is complete burial and the post-cremation burial that can be seen at Mohenjo-daro. And at the Lothal, there is use of coffins. So this question can be also asked, where are coffins used in the Lothal? Okay, there is no evidence of sati in the IBC. Alright, then Harappa, they probably used the wooden plowshare. Wooden plow. Alright, and Ragi is not found. And what about the decline of this Harappan IBC? There is destruction of forts that is mentioned in the Rig Veda. There is also a theory of Aryan invasion. There are different climatic factors that are associated with the decline. There are features like flood, earthquake, and crop failure can also be seen. There are various theories that are associated with the decline of the Harappan civilization. So this is basically what we have covered in today's video, and that is where the very important part we need to complete. Thank you. That's all for this video. Make sure you subscribe the channel. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.